Maintaining a vibrant, prosperous, and safe neighborhood takes dedicated civil servants and a key balance between different societal components that affect daily life. To create growth, these factors must feed into each other, fitting perfectly, like pieces of a puzzle. In the 1980s, Allentown's fame came from Billy Joel's music. Today, Allentown is known for its rapid population growth, its booming local economy, and its revitalization over the last decade. As the community grew, it faced many troubles: increased crime, a struggling school system, and widespread poverty. To address those problems, many leaders from the community came together and fought hard to improve their home. Among them was Mike Schlossberg. Starting Muhlenberg in 2001, he began his journey as a politician, majoring in political science and psychology. His peers and the sense of community in Allentown inspired him to stay after graduation and commit to the future of the city.
I grew up in a wonderful town, Livingston, New Jersey. Nothing but, well, maybe not nothing, but I have many positive things to say about it. The issue was it was this well-to-do suburban town where nobody paid attention to anything else, where nobody cared about their neighbors. I was always close with my predecessor once I met her, which was now more than a decade ago. Her name's Jen Mann. I interned with her my senior year at Muhlenberg. That was when I decided I didn't want to go to law school. I wanted to get involved in politics, and I wanted to stay here. I wanted to stay in Allentown. It was that internship that pushed me out of the Muhlenberg bubble and into the real world. And that was the best experience I could have possibly asked for. In 2004, I was door knocking for a Democratic congressional candidate, and I was blown away because every single person knew who I was talking about.
In 2009, Mike Schlossberg networked through his newfound home to become the youngest city councilman in Allentown history. Riding the upswing in economic development brought on by transportation projects from his time in Public Works and the Chamber of Commerce, the focus shifted to sustaining the city's blossoming growth. Since 2006, crime in Allentown has decreased almost 37%. As thousands of new jobs are created from the NIS and other projects, the question becomes how to ensure this prosperity for the next generation.
If we spend a little bit educating our kids now, it's a huge investment in the long run. Every dollar we spend on education is $5 saved later down the line in terms of less money spent on corrections or social services or hospitalization, and we can help kids lead good, productive lives. But I want to make sure that my kids get a good education. Not just my personal kids who will go to the Allentown School District, but the 17,000 or so kids who are in the Allentown School District right now. We're the third largest and third poorest school district in the entire Commonwealth. We have to make sure that every kid, 2, 3, has high quality early childhood education and then move up the line. That's the only way, especially for kids in Allentown, who are so many of whom are impoverished, come from broken families, single parents, or being raised by a different generation than their fathers or mothers. These are kids that start with some significant disadvantages. The only way we come close to ameliorating those disadvantages is through high quality education.
Doctor of Sociology Frank Weirman finds that one standard deviation increase in school performance decreases the likelihood to commit a crime before graduation by 20% and increases likelihood to graduate by 44%. Education is the final piece of the puzzle. In order to maintain decreased crime rates as well as the recent job growth and economic development, the Allentown School District needs saving. We're all living here in Allentown. They've been trying to close schools down, but out of his office, Mike Schlossberg is filling out forms to restore education to our hometown.